Hello, ladies and ghouls. Welcome back to my Minecraft world. I was just smelting some coal ore. Kind of ironic, but yeah, I was just you know, doing some stuff on my Minecraft world, and I had a video idea that well, I've had this video idea for a while, but I never really put it into use, just because I don't know if people would like it, but essentially what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna tell you guys a story that happened to me, and I'm gonna play Minecraft while I do it. So yeah, um, I guess let's just get right into it. I'm sure you've seen the title, and you're probably like, "Hey Jane, what the fuck does a shadow demon mean?" So yeah, well, essentially what I mean by shadow demon is a shadow person. I'll put an image of what I mean on screen. If you guys don't know, it's a paranormal phenomenon where people tend to see essentially like human-like shadows that move around and they act like humans, but I mean, are they really human? And I actually have a story of my own with these little entities. It started when I was, oh jeez, I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure I was like around like 12 or 13 maybe, if I had to guess. And yeah, so my old bedroom was adjacent to my parents' room, and my parents' room has a huge mirror. Essentially, it's like a closet, but the walls of the closet, like the essentially like the sliding doors of the closet, are just huge mirrors. And I can't remember why, or actually, I can remember. Um, my parents weren't at home, like they were at the neighbor's house, and so I just decided to like sleep in their bed for the night. And yeah, so I slept in their bed, whatever, and I woke up, at around, I don't know, it was like really early in the morning, like it was like maybe 6 a.m. I don't know, I can't really remember, but I woke up early in the morning. And I was, when when you like get up and you're like really lazy, and so you just stay in bed for a little longer, just feeling the sun heat your skin through the sheets and stuff. Yeah, I was doing that, and so I turned to my side, and this is the side that has the closet, the closet doors that are huge mirrors. And I look at the mirror, and because like the rooms were adjacent to each other, they were right next to each other. I I look at like my door. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll draw something that helps like show what I was seeing. I look at my bedroom door, and at first I didn't even like clock what I was looking at. I was just like, it's just like, oh yeah, something is moving. But the more I looked at it, the more wigged out I got, like the more like freaked out I got, because it looked like a person, but it was like fully dark. It was darker than anything I've seen. It was just pitch dark, like it was pitch black, and it was peeking out from my bedroom door. It was, kind of peeking out, and then like whenever I'd move like in the bed to like, I don't know, like adjust my position, it would like jolt back into my room, and then it would peek out again. And I mean, needless to say, I was absolutely horrified. when I saw this. And I started freaking the fuck out, but I wasn't doing or saying anything. I was just extremely scared in my in my parents' bed, and I was just sitting there looking at this thing that looked very not good. And I was already freaked out just from looking at this thing, but I looked at like where this thing was putting its hands, because it was again peeking out from my bedroom door, and I look at this thing's hands, and it has like very sharp like nails, I guess, or like very sharp like razor blade like fingers. I don't know how to explain it. Again, I'll draw what I saw and I'll put it on screen, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad because I don't know how to draw that well. But yeah, it was already scary enough as it was, but this thing had like, it was straight out of a horror movie, honestly. It had these huge like sharp nails, and it was just peeking out from behind this from behind my door. And I stood there like just petrified in fear. I didn't know what to do until I don't know what it was, but I got this huge like, I don't know, I don't even know what to describe it as. I got this like huge wave of like courage, I guess. And so I immediately like jolted out of my bed, and as I jolted, I took like the sheets, like I like pushed the sheets aside, and as soon as I did that, um I pushed the sheets aside, and I thought in my brain, right, I thought that as soon as I like got out from under the sheets, that this thing was gonna go away, but it didn't. It stood there for like 2 seconds after I did that, and then it like went like behind the door, or behind the wall rather. And when it went behind the wall, I just ran in my room. I don't know how I did this. I swear if this happened today, I probably wouldn't be able to do that. But I don't know what it was, but yeah, at the time I just did it. I just ran in my room. I looked around, and there was nothing. And I remember just being so utterly like appalled and just scared at what I saw, that I immediately ran into my sister's room, which was just down the hallway. And I ran into my sister's room, and I was like, sis, I literally, like, I saw something. There's someone in our house. And yeah, her, hearing a freaked out 13-year-old just said, "Hey, shut up. There's nothing. I want to sleep. Just go back to bed." And I was like, "No, I don't think I will. I think there's a demon in our house." And yeah, because of that, I ran, like, and keep in mind, like, I'm freaking out, like, I'm super paranoid. I'm scared to even move throughout the house, because it's like, I don't want to see it again. It's a really scary thing to see. I don't want to like witness that again. And so like I'm paranoid. I'm walking through the house. I go downstairs, and I open the door to like just our front yard, basically. I opened the door to our front yard, and as I'm doing that, my dad is coming over from the neighbor's house, and he's just like, "Hey, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Like, why are you like so scared? What is happening?" And I told him, and at first, they both my mom and my dad didn't believe me. They thought that I was being paranoid, and I mean, I clearly wasn't, but they didn't believe me at first. And years later, like when I was like 15 or 16, they told me like, "Hey, we believed you back then, because my parents also believe in spirits and stuff. And yeah, they just told me like, hey, like we believe you. We just got freaked out, and we didn't want to tell you that it was real, because if we did, it would probably like freak you out even more. And I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And I mean, I'm kind of glad they did that, because that is true. Like I would probably like have a really bad time if if I thought that it was real. um so yeah, that's my little, story or encounter with the paranormal. It was my first and only experience with that topic, but I was already interested in that topic before that experience, and after that experience, I became even more interested in the topic, and yeah, that's kind of how I became extremely interested in the paranormal and ghost hunting and all of that cool stuff. Was because of that experience. Even though I was already like a huge fan even before that experience, but that just kind of like initiated like this huge interest that I have even till this day of the paranormal. And yeah, that was my experience. And I this is a pretty like different video from the type of video that I make. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, I have lots of stories I would like to share, and I wouldn't mind making more videos like this. So if you guys like this video, um leave a like and a comment if you want to. If you dislike this content, leave a dislike. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you soon. Bye.